Hey there, this is Max with Century 21, the Harrelson Group here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Today I would like to give you some information about the due diligence that added to our contracts. This year in 2022, about June, July, they added, and they got rid of the repair procedure. So there's a date over there, so the buyers need to make up their mind and decide if they're moving forward or not, and which means they have to complete their home inspections and then get back to you and say we want this repair done, and or we're moving forward. So, but there's a fee, if they don't want to buy and they change their mind, and that there's a fee over there, termination fee. So I always recommend my sellers. So I always negotiate as well to make it as high as possible, so the buyer can be serious. So they won't just change their mind and get out of the contract just because, just the higher the numbers, more serious they are, and they stay, under contract. And this period, it doesn't include like a appraisal. It doesn't include the financing part. If they go through financing and the appraisal comes later on, and because they can't complete the financing and appraisal, and so it's not part of it. So they can be done later on. So it's not part of due diligence. And the repair procedure is not during the due diligence as well. So the due diligence period, pretty much they have to do the inspection and see the condition of the property. And if there's not too much problem or whatever, so they say, okay, we're buying as is. We're not going to ask you for any repairs, or we're going to give you a list of repairs. So, if there's any problem with the property. So just want to give you information about that. And other thing about this is there's a period, and sometimes they give like a week or two, and sometimes they give like 3 or 4 weeks. So I always negotiate to make it as short as possible. So if the seller backs out, then we don't miss other potential buyers. And another thing is depending on the property and the market as well. So if you're, especially like if your condo or a house getting lots of showings, why would we waste time, take a chance and risk of them backing out and giving them, 3 or 4 weeks. So shorter the period in the due diligence is better. And also depending on, if you're not getting as many activity, like showings and offers or anything. So if the activity is very, very low, then, 3 or 4 weeks due diligence, it will be all right. But if it's a good location and a lot of activity, so I always prefer to cut the due diligence period as low as possible. So if you have any question, it's 843-957-7323 is my contact information. So I can explain, or I can help you with anything else. Thank you.